guys, my name is Amanda, and today we are going to be talking about my experience at IBS, which is International Beauty Show. I was close in the last video, so this is what I'm going to be just talking about my entire experience. So we're just going to go step by step, all the things that I did in New York. I also have some side stuff to talk about with a store I did find in New York that my aunt introduced me to that I had to go see, and she was like, oh, you're gonna love it, and she was completely right. So I felt like I have to tell you guys, especially if you live in the Brooklyn area, somewhere in that area, you would love the store. You probably already know about the store, but if you don't, you should totally check it out. But for a little bit of fun, we're gonna be doing some makeup while we're talking about the whole thing. So, because I am going to be going out after this video is over. And I just wanted to do something really pretty and simple. I don't want to do anything too much. And now I already did my face makeup. I'm just going to do eyes and then just finish up my face. So, and I also did get the Carli Bybel palette, and that's what I'm going to be using today mainly. I'm not going to be really using anything else, just this, because it's got a highlighter and it's also got eyeshadows in here. So this is pretty bomb right now. So, starting off, so as soon as I got to, because I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York, and I grew up in Park Slope area. So I went to my grandmother's house, and that's where I stayed for 4 days in New York. And then the show was on Sunday. The show was from Sunday to Tuesday, I believe. It was 3 days. So I got to New York on Friday night, and then I left Monday morning. So I was basically there for kind of like 3 days, I would say. Friday, the traffic wasn't that bad. It was snowing really terrible, so it was really tough getting there, but we made it in one piece and it was all good. And then I was there Friday, and on Saturday, that's when we hit the store called Face Value. So I went to a place called Face Value, and I pretty much loved that entire store. Basically, the store was drugstore makeup heaven. They also had a lot of NYX. They had any kind of brand you could think of, and that's where I got the majority of my drugstore makeup for the last video. So I'm pretty excited. I got 2 blushes, I got 2 gel lip liners, I got some eyeliners, I got another Wet n Wild liquid lipstick, I got some Essence concealer palette, because I feel like I don't have a lot of color correcting palettes, so I was pretty excited to try this out. And yeah, and then the rest of my makeup I got at IBS. So we'll get into that. So let's move on to IBS, which was Sunday at 9:30. So we got up around, I want to say 6 o'clock. Well, I woke up late. It was like 6:30 when I woke up, so I had to pretty much rush my makeup. And I don't know if I want to do my makeup look for that or if I want to do something different. Let's just do something different. If you guys wanted to see what I did for my makeup look for IBS, just let me know in the comment section below. I posted a picture of it on Instagram if you do want to see it. So I went with my aunt and my cousin. My aunt and my cousin are both makeup freaks. Well, my aunt is is a nail tech. She actually went to school and became a nail tech. And then my cousin, she's really into makeup, and she's done a lot of makeup for all my cousins, like Sweet 16s and things like that. So, and I aspire to go to makeup school eventually. But we can get into that another time. Moving on, Sunday, IBS. So we get to the place, it's about, I want to say 9:15. We went to eat breakfast at Dunkin' Donuts. We got there at 9:15, and we had to basically check in. So for check-in, let me see if I have my name badge in here. Basically, you had to bring a printout slip of your badge number code. So this is what it looks like in the email. You print this out, you bring it with you, or you can pull it up on your phone, and they scan it for you, and they print out a badge for you. And mine said beauty professional, and I'm pretty much freelance right now. I'm an amateur freelance makeup artist, I want to say, because I've done a lot of makeup on my friends and things like that. And this is what my badge looks like. My aunt said nail tech, and my cousin said beauty professional as well. So we get in there. We also get our bracelets. They look like this. We only went to IBS for one day because they were not cheap tickets. It was $70 a ticket. So we got our wristbands on, and we basically could not get in and out without these on. I mean, you could you can have the badge, but they wouldn't let you in if you just had the badge. You had to also have the bracelet. And they were tough, man. They don't mess around. So let's just do a little bit of makeup real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and conceal using my favorite Fit Me concealer. Where is it? I'm gonna use the old one because I did buy a new one, but I want to use up this old one as much as possible. And I'm not gonna do a crazy amount of concealer. She says literally before she puts on a pound of concealer. And then I'm just gonna dab it on with some, with my Real Technique sponge. And I did my eyebrows as well before I started this video just because I wanted to save time. I'm just gonna bring that up into my eyeballs so I don't have to put on any eyeshadow primer. So then we're gonna go ahead and do some eyes right now, and I'm gonna go in with this kind of light shade right here, and I'm gonna use a brush from Bond & Hide. I love these brushes. They're pretty soft and they're really nice quality. I'm just gonna set my crease to brow bone area, and then I'm gonna go ahead in with these this brown shade. Nope, let's go in with this pink shade right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and use this brush by Real Techniques. That right into the crease there. And then I'm just going to go ahead and pack in this color here using this small blending brush, also by Real Techniques. Nothing too crazy today, just keeping it simple because I am going to be working with kids today because I do have 2 jobs. So I gotta keep it simple for these kitties or else they'll be freaked out by my glam glowiness. And then for the lid, I think I'm going to just go in with one of the shimmer shades here. I'm going to use this pinky shimmer shade here and put that on the lid. Applying it with my finger. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. I wonder if she has the names on here of them. No. What a bummer. That would have been nice. I'll clean off my finger real quick before I go in. Okay, and then I'm just going to blend it all together using this. Looks so pretty. Okay, so let's get a little bit back into IBS. So I got my badge, I got my bracelet, and you basically, there wasn't a line to get into the actual convention. Basically, it felt like a line, but there wasn't really a line. It was just a huge crowd of people gathering together because they weren't allowed in yet until 9:30. And actually it was 2 conventions going on at the same time, but since you got your badge for the IBS beauty show one, you also can get into the skincare one, which is on the left. The right was the actual beauty show, if that makes sense. So we go in, and it's just tables upon tables upon tables of just makeup, hair, nails, craziness. It was just gorgeous. I do have some pictures and videos. I did post that on my Instagram as well too, so if you want you could totally check out my Instagram. I'll put it in here, but I did post pictures. Yeah, and it was at the Javits Center, just in case you were wondering, and it's huge. That place is huge. It has so much room, like it was crazy. So we get in and we're just like, we have no idea what we're doing. We didn't get a booklet with a map in it, which we should have first done because we did not know where we were going. We were just bumping into tables and we were just like, oh, we don't know where we are. And it was crazy. So we kind of just didn't have an idea of what we wanted to get. We didn't have an idea of what we wanted to do. We just stumbled onto places that we thought were cool. They had a lot of speakers going on. They had a lot of, it was like kind of infomercially, but it was really a cool experience to see hairdressers doing people's hair. There was barbers there, which I thought was pretty cool. There was people doing nails. There was a lot of salesmen there. There was a guy with a, I want to say it was like at least 2 feet tall, his mohawk that he had. It was huge, and he had it all kinds of different colors. I believe it was teal and then it turned to blue. I'm not sure though, because my aunt took a picture, but I didn't get a chance because he started trying to sell us a lot of shampoo, so we had to run away. And a lot of people were just ready to be like hands-on, like, hey, how you doing? Oh my gosh, how's this? Oh my gosh, you guys gotta try this and this and this. And one experience that I had was a lady, she came over to me. I have the card actually, so let me pull it up. And it's called Joya Mia. And basically, she pulled me over and she said, oh my gosh, have you ever heard of our brand? And I'm like, no. And she said, oh, you have to try out our flat iron. And it was a flat iron. It was really nice. And she flat ironed part of my hair. My hair was curly. And I was like, I don't really want my hair flat ironed. And she's like, oh, I'll curl it back. And she straightened my hair, right? And then another hairdresser comes over. She says, oh my gosh, perfect. And she says, oh, I need you as a model real quick. And she straightens my hair with a brush flat iron, if that makes sense. And I was like, can you stop touching me, stop touching my hair? It was really, really uncomfortable. But they did curl it for me back, but it was like corporate curl, like, hi, I'm running for president curl, not like my nappy ass curls over here. So it was really a fun experience though, because you, as a hairdresser, you really need to try, as a cosmetologist, in any form or shape or way, you really need to sell yourself. You need to really sell the brand you're trying to make. And sometimes you have to be really hands-on like that. So I respect the work that they do, and you should check out their website. It's called Joy. Moving on. So we hit Gerard Cosmetics first. That's where I blew half of the cash I had. And then we went all around, and they had supplies too. They had beauty supplies. And then we saw Morphe brushes, and I kid you not, Morphe brushes was out of this freaking world because the line went around it twice. The way they had it set up was, it was set up with a velvet rope around the square, and then you could, on either side, they had both the same brushes on either side, so it's not like you were going to miss anything. And you just take a bin, like a plastic bin, and you put whatever you want in it, and then go from there. And they were doing special sales on their shadows, on their brushes, and yeah, so I decided to indulge myself and get some eyeshadow palettes and whatnot, and it was completely crazy. I had so much fun. And then there was a fashion show we saw. We didn't sit down for it, but we watched from the back, and it was incredible. Those girls really knew how to work the stage. There was one I caught on camera, I think, and she was killing it. I was like, oh my gosh, you're so gorgeous. And she was like, stop. And I was like, I'm not, because you're gorgeous. And it was really so much fun because I've never been that close to a catwalk stage before. And it really opens your eyes to, like, this is definitely, like, this is real life. Like, these are people really working hard to make sure that they show their line off. And it was, I believe it was a line from Israel. The guy was from Israel, and he was spectacular. His clothes were absolutely gorgeous. Would I wear them outside of my bedroom? Probably not. But it was really pretty stuff that he had. It was reminding me of like flamenco Vegas dancers. Oh, my stomach's growling. BH Cosmetics was crazy too, because they had one long table of all their cosmetics, and it was crazy town. It was crazy town. The way they had most of it set up was, each table they would have tryout products to try out there on display, and then they would have the products that they're actually selling, that they're actually going to give to you behind the table, so you couldn't run off and steal it, which I think is pretty smart because New Yorkers are pretty tricky. But overall, I did like I got a bag. I got a free bag with it. Oh my gosh, and the samples are crazy. It's like they're giving out half a bottle of shampoo and stuff. Like, one lady, she gave me 2 of these free samples, and I was like, lady, you're not gonna make any money if you're giving away this much product. But I didn't say that to her, of course, because I was like, of course I want the shampoo. And then they give you all these cool, like, books of hair dye, and I got one of these from, I believe this was from the skincare side. You don't have to bring a bag with you because they give you a free bag right off the bat, as well as you get free bags along the way. So I got one from BH Cosmetics. I got one from, what's this brand called? Head Candy. And I feel like this bag was so pretty. I wanted to put all my stuff in it, and it was gorgeous. But let's finish up the rest of my makeup before I just go outside with just eye makeup on. Okay, so for the contour, we're just going to go ahead and use my Bellapierre palette and use my normal NARS brush. Nothing really crazy today. I'm not going to do my chin. I'm just going to do my cheekbones just so they exist. And a little bit on the forehead as well. And then I'm just going to go ahead and with this blush, I'm going to be using this powder blush by Essence. And this one is called Pinky Flow. And it's an ombre blush. I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to use the Wet n Wild blush brush. It does have kind of a sheen to it too. I'm just going to go over it with some translucent powder just to dim it down a bit. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to highlight. And I did use my Gerard Cosmetics Star Powder in the last video, but I want to try out this Carli Bybel highlighter just on my cheeks for a first try. And I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills brush, and I'm going to use this pink color here. It's like a dusty rose pink. Oh my god, yes. God, guys, I didn't even mean to go that intense. It just happened. You really don't have to pick up even that much, and it just gives you such a pretty highlight. Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to dim that down, but honestly, I kind of don't want to because it's just so gorgeous, but oh my god. That is gorgeous. Okay. Then for the lips, I'm kind of torn about what I want to do for the lips because I kind of want to put on this Gerard Cosmetics matte liquid lipstick. I used it in the last video, but I think I'm just going to play cool and go in with this nudie liquid lipstick color from Wet n Wild, and I'm just going to... no, I don't like that. I think I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to get one of my normal lipstick colors and use that because I'm not feeling that brownish top color. Okay, I think we're good now. So I decided that I'm going to go in with this Smashbox lipstick, and this is in the color Famous. And this is from a little lip set that I got. And I feel like it's a really pretty pink, peachy color. Yeah. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara. Try and get rid of this because it transfers, as I've said before. And I think that's it. I don't know if I want to do eyeliner. I'm not feeling it right now. I think that's it. So, thank you guys for watching this video. I definitely recommend going to IBS. It's really a fun experience. Next year I definitely will be going, and I wanted to take my group of friends this time and just make a whole trip out of it, so that will be really fun for next year. And I will definitely try and do more vlogging when I go next year because I really just started this channel, so I didn't know whether or not if I wanted to vlog or not, but it was kind of a hassle because I didn't know what we were doing, so maybe next year will be a lot easier. And yeah, so I'm just going to top this off with my Slay All Day setting spray. God, that smells so good. And I believe that's it. So thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure you like, favorite, and share with your friends, your family. Also, leave any comments about your experience at IBS. Also, leave any comments if you want to go next year, and if you have any questions for me as well. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!